Thought I'd shoot a little video showing off a really interesting ultrafine feed mechanism I found in a piece of scientific equipment that's about 70 years old at this point. This is the ultra short summary version for those with short attention spans like me. So the gist is you have a work table that has your work on it, and you need to position that work left to right very, very precisely. So you have a lock it to this lead screw, move it a little bit, blah, 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 blah. But once you're close, you then need to move this tiny, tiny, tiny amounts left to right. And normally this would float on 3 ball bearings, locking it to this so it can only slide relative to this carriage. But obviously I've removed them so we can do this demo. So the ultrafine feed mechanism, the interesting bit. The way they've achieved it's kind of neat, and I haven't seen this anywhere else. We've got this little wheel that you spin, which turns a thread. Under there is a little worm gear, so this, I'll bring you right over the top, you can see it more clearly. I spin that a lot. It spins this, which spins a rather odd-shaped cam, which pushes this little pin, which moves that. Now, I have no idea what the units are, but they're 0 to 30, whatever they are. And so all this does is change the angle of that slot. And it pivots around this point here. The little carriage has a nubbin poking through that you can control. So then, if I get some actual angle on that slot, you then get to choose how much you care about the tilt of that slot. Like what percentage are you using? So, or another way to think of it is you can scale down the effect of that tilted slot. So at 0, that pin is above the pivot point, and it doesn't matter how much I tilt the slot, it won't move the carriage left to right at all. And again, don't know what the units are, but 10 to 30. You move it up to this end, and moving the slot has the greater effect. So you've got this huge scaling down fine feed mechanism via all those complex, kind of adorable little mechanical parts, and then you get to scale that by a percentage again. I haven't put a dial indicator on it yet. I'm going to reassemble it and put the balls in, etc. But I'm very curious to see how much it moves for one tick of whatever those units are.